After her morning routine, she made her breakfast for her and get ready for the university and went after locking the door. Ryan lives alone as she came from countryside to study. His parents lives in countryside. Ryan was just heading towards his classroom with a cute smile on his face, but suddenly his smile dropped and felt heartbreaking for what she saw. Her only crush, Professor John Jungkook, was laughing and talking nicely to the other students, whereas he's always being mean and rude towards you. You were both happy and sad at the same time, as you were happy seeing him smiling as he hardly smiles, but sad because he never treats you well. Then you entered the class making sad face, trying to hold the tears. Jisoo, hi Vaini, did you bring the books which I told you to bring? You didn't reply. What happened here? You look so sad. Ah, nothing. Just a small headache. Ryan, you know what? You don't even know how to even lie. I know you very well. Did Professor again said you anything? Your eyes started to get teary. Why are you crying? Carved your face and asked. Tell me if he had said anything. I will teach him a lesson. No, he didn't say anything to me. But why he never talks to me nicely? What have I done to him that he hates me that much? I always give him cute gifts and greet him nicely. But the only one reply I got is, Jisoo was about to say something, but Professor JK entered the class. Everyone, good morning, sir. Good morning, please sit down. You quickly wiped your tears and greeted him too. And he started to teach maths, but instead, listening to lectures, you were continuously staring at him and started to admire him. Gosh, why is he looking damn hot as hell? He was wearing a black shirt in which his muscular body was quite visible. His sleeves were folded. You looked at its veiny hands. Forget it was driving you crazy. His big two eyes, pointed nose, soft plumpy lips. Okay class, be nicely prepared for tomorrow's test. Especially you, Ryan. He saw that you were smiling at him. What happened, Ryan? Did I crack any joke? Why are you smiling at me? You stood up, looking down, as you were embarrassed. I hope you will get good marks for the test. Now sit. Yes sir, I will try my best. You were trying your best to study, but the one thing was distracting you was your crush, Professor JK, as he really looked damn sexy today. Ah! You shouted in frustration. Stop thinking about him. He don't even like you. But I like him so much, said while fake crying. One night you tried to study, but you were not able to concentrate as you are average student, but you are kitna bad in maths. Next day at university, at class you were sitting blankly with worried face as you didn't study anything. Professor JK entered the class and started to distribute the question papers. Your mind stopped to work as it was getting tough for you. Okay class, all the best for your test. After test, Jisoo came to you and asked how your test was. It was very bad, Jisoo. I'm dead. He will definitely kill me for what I did in today's test, said with the worried face.
Ish, what to do with you, Ryan? Frustrated tone. I told you not to study at least for your test, and Professor also warned you yesterday. Let's see what happens now. Don't worry.
After 3 days, results were published on the board. You were shocked to see that you got only 10 out of 100. You were fully pissed off. Look, someone has scored only 10 in the exam. Yes, because students remain busy giving gifts to his crush. Oh, sorry, Professor. Jungkook was standing behind them and listening all the gossips of the teachers. His blood started to boil after listening to the gossip. He immediately rushed to the classroom. He entered the class with scary and serious face. He didn't even greet good morning to the students. He was so much in anger. Who scored only 10 in the examination? You got chills after you heard his deep, scary voice. He again asked, I asked, who scored only 10 in the exam? I said with all my courage in mind. I was trembling after seeing his face. He was damn serious and angry. His blood was boiling at that moment. He smashed on the table very loudly and I startled. You immediately stood and said, "Sir, it's me who scored 10. Yeah, how can you score good marks when you're busy in giving useless gifts? Do you even study at home? No. Do you even study in class? What do you think? I didn't notice. In class, you keep staring at me. Do you even concentrate on your studies? You're such a stupid girl. Stop coming to my class. Stop clinching, he said rudely. Your heart broken into pieces after this statement about you. You tried hard to control your tears, JK. And listen, don't you dare give me those stupid gifts. It really irritates me. Then you bursted into tears and ran out of the class. Ian, wait, where are you going? Stood from his place and ran to follow after you. Going out of the class, she just gave a dead glare at him and ran after you. You ran to cafeteria, crying mess, sat on the table. Your best friend saw you crying hard. You said, am I that bad? I told you, na, that don't give any attention or gifts to him and concentrate on your studies. Next day, you just came with the straight face without even smiling. You just entered the classroom and started to read something. Then he entered the classroom and started to teach. He saw you were completely behaving different today. Because all the time you were looking at the book, as you used to stare at him all the time. I don't know but what happened to me. It's good that Vine is focusing on study, but why I feel pain when she don't look at me? After 2 days, you continued with your cold behavior and completely avoided him. Professor JK noticed your behavior towards him as you were completely ignoring him. Now he was losing his control and now he can't bear your ignorance. During lunch, he saw you sitting alone while you were just reading a book, so he started to come towards you. But he stopped at a moment when he saw a boy standing in front of you, smiling while looking at you. You didn't notice until he approached you. Hey, Viney, how are you? You looked up and saw a boy standing in front. Jimmy Noppa! You immediately stood and hugged him out of happiness. Oh, I missed you so much. When did you come back from your vacations? Yesterday only I arrived, Soul. Now tell me, how's my sister doing? Jimmy is your cousin brother. Nothing much, you said while making cute pout, and you both started to talk and laugh while gossiping. Without you knowing, someone is watching you both from behind. JK blood started to boil as he was kidna jealous seeing you both together. I don't know, but I can't see her with any other boy. I think I have already fallen for you, Vine. Now I really can't bear your ignorance. It was heavily raining as you were already late, and it started to get dark. Everyone already left. You were busy with some work, so you got late. You didn't bring your umbrella with you, so you just decided to run. As you were going, you heard a horn from behind. You looked back but ignored and started to walk again. You were all wet, but that car stopped beside you. You looked and saw that it's your crush, your Professor Jungkook. Mayan, come inside the car, I will drop you home. It's already raining heavily. No thanks, I can go myself. Until you felt that someone held your wrist from back and pulled you towards him. You just bumped into his hard chest as your heart started to beat like crazy as if it will burst out. Mayan, I'm really sorry. I know my words have hurted you very much. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have insulted you like this. After that, you broke the hug and started to stare at him with teary eyes. You were just about to say, but then you sneezed. Are you okay? Firstly, let's go home and get our clothes changed first. He took off his jacket and wrapped around you. Then he made you sit in the car and he forgot to ask you your address at the moment as he was so worried about you. And he took you to his home. Time skips at JK house. You both were all wet. Jungkook quickly went to his room to bring some clothes and towel for you. After he left, you started to admire his house. How beautiful his house is. The furniture looked quite expensive. You loved everything around you. Then you saw him coming down with towel and some clothes. He was coming towards you and his eyes got widened for what he just saw. Your red bra was totally visible from your white shirt. He gulped his saliva and started to get red like tomato. What happened? Is something wrong? What happened to your face? Did you catch fever? Let me check. No, just take these clothes and just change it or you will catch cold. You sweetly smiled at him and took the clothes as your hand touched him. He got goosebumps all over his body. JK, mine. Enough. Now I can't control. You were just leaving to get changed, but he held your wrist and pulled you towards him. And you just bumped into his chest. Your eyes got widened at his sudden action. Sir, confused face, what are you doing? JK smiled and came near your ears and said, Ryan, why are you looking so damn hot and sexy? You started to get so shy. Then he tightly held your waist and pulled you close to him and said, Ryan, you know how much it hurted me when you started to ignore me.
I felt like someone was killing me every day. And who was the boy whom you hugged and was talking so nicely? I just hated to see you with someone else. Why do you even care? You always treated me badly and never talked to me nicely. I also brought you cute gifts, but
He smashed his lips with yours and started to kiss you with full of love and affection. Ryan kissed him back without wasting any time. At that moment, he kissed her like there is no tomorrow and was carving to kiss you. After a long passionate kiss, they pulled out because lack of oxygen. Then JK looked at you with full of love in his eyes. Stop giving me false hope. You don't love me. Do you really think that? Haven't you understood how much I love you? That day, my anger got me over. I can't tolerate bad mouthing about you. That's why I overreacted that day. But believe me, Ryan, I love you more than me. All the gifts you gave me, I kept them in my room carefully. You can't imagine how much I missed you these days. I missed you very badly. I was just badly wanted to kiss you, to hug you, to talk with you. All these feelings made me go crazy. I was carving for you. I love you so much, Ryan. But you hurt me. I'm extremely sorry for that. Please don't leave me. His voice was full of pain and insecurity, which just melted your heart. I will never leave you, Janko. I love you too. And listen, the boy you saw with me was just my cousin brother. His name is Jimin. He is 1 year senior from me.
what? Really? Yes, now leave me. I have to change. JK, grips got tightened around your waist as he smirked and said, Not yet, baby girl.
What do you mean? He came near your ears and seductively said, I saw everything. You made me on. Now get ready for the consequences. Ryan immediately looked down and saw that his bra was totally visible. You got so embarrassed at the moment and was all red like tomato. Leave me, you pervert. Then he immediately smashed his lips with yours. His soft kiss became rough as you didn't kiss him back. But as he bites your lower lips, you kissed him back too. And without breaking the kiss, he pegged you in bridal style and started to walk toward his bedroom. He gently placed you on the bed without breaking the kiss and hovered over you and started to kiss you so deeply. Then he started to kiss your jawline. His hands started to touch every part of your body, which was driving you crazy. He started to suck your neck, giving a kiss. He was about to undress you, but you stopped him and said, It's not the right time for us to do this, sir, said in the teasing tone. You have to wait until I finish my studies and get graduated. What? No, baby, but I want you right now. Try to understand, baby, only few more months. Okay, I will wait for you. said while making sad thought. Graduation day. You finally got graduated and Jungkook romantically proposed you for marriage. And like this, your beautiful moments of your life started. The end.